How you can enforce your healing by yourself. Many have died because a pastor didn't pray for them or doctors did not address their issues. Maybe they couldn't afford hospital bills. But you don't have to die. You can enforce your healing by yourself. How can you do that? Join me and look at Mark chapter number 5. In Mark 5 from verse 24, Mark 5 from verse 24, we are told the story of a woman who came to Jesus Christ. A certain woman which had an issue of blood 12 years and has suffered many things of many physicians and has spent all that she had and was nothing better but that rewards. When she heard of Jesus, came in the press behind and touched his garment. Take note. For she said, if I may touch his clothes, I shall be made whole. I'm going to give principles from this chapter, from this place. For she said, if I may touch his garment, his clothes, I shall be whole. And straightway the fountain of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her blood that she was healed of her plague. And Jesus, immediately knowing in himself that virtue or power had gone out of him, turned him about and said, who touched my clothes? The woman said, confession, confession, confession. If I touch his garments, I shall be healed. That's all. If I touch his clothes, I will be healed. Confession. And she kept saying it. She kept saying it. If I touch his garment, I'll be whole. You can say to yourself, if I am prayed for, I'll be healed. You can tell yourself, if I get to this man of God, I'll be healed. You can tell yourself, as God's servant prays, I will touch my set and I know I shall be healed. Confession. You must say it. Two, believe it. Believe what you say. As you establish a point of contact, believe what you say. She said, if I may touch his garments, that's all. I'm not going to ask him for prayers. And she came and touched the hem of Christ's garment. That was it. Why? She believed. So, confession, faith. You must learn how to speak with your mouth, then believe. Thirdly, action. Take action. Move. Don't stop at saying. If you believe you'll be healed and you have confessed that if I touch his garment, I shall be healed. That's confession. And you believe it, then act on it. She came, touched his garment, and went away. She didn't say, pray for me. No. She went away. And as soon as she touched, she was healed of her plague of 12 years. So it's simple. You can use your mouth and free yourself from sickness. Confess it. By his stripes, I have been healed. 1 Peter 2:24. By his stripes, I have been healed. Maintain that confession. Matthew 8, verse 17. Himself took my infirmities, himself carried my sicknesses. Confess that. Confess that. Two, believe it. Believe that Christ took your infirmities, he carried your diseases. Then act on it. If you are sick, don't sit on your bed and be crying. Rise up. Make a move. Do something you've not done before. And I tell you, no sickness will ever remain in you. Be blessed. As you speak from today what you believe, you shall have what you say. By his stripes I have been healed. You hear, you believe that, you say it, you believe it, you act on it, you get up. You start confessing, I am free from sickness. That is how to free yourself from sickness. That's how you can enforce your healing by yourself.